Thank you. Well, naming the highway really doesn't make up for the loss that the families have suffered for these two brave men, but it will remain future policy and decision makers to make the appropriate decisions when these types of occurrences occur. This is a time when these two men, Captain Ted Hall and Arnie Quinones, who exemplified the courage, the valor, the integrity that the men and women of the Los Angeles County Fire Department have in having their creed of saving life and property and doing an incredible job for the people of this county, and then serving other parts of this state with their mutual aid support and going abroad to international disasters that have occurred to once again save life. So naming the highway for Captain Ted Hall and Arnold Quinones, this 25-mile stretch of State Route 14 on the Angeles Crest, is a tribute to their families that the communities have not forgotten them. And we are here to support you. Thank you.
Representing the Hall family, I would like to invite Dave Anderson to the podium.
On behalf of the Hall family and friends, I would like to thank County Supervisor Antonovich of LA for this great honor of naming this highway after Ted and Arnie. It is a beautiful stretch of highway that both of these men drove on going to work and coming home to their families. It is a way to tribute both of these brave men, and it will remind us that all firefighters and all police officers take such a huge risk in protecting us civilians and protecting our properties. We should also take the time to give thanks to these brave men in uniform for our safety. All the guys we see around here, thank you. We would like to ask the public that when you drive this highway and you see the sign honoring Ted and Arnie, that you think of them and the ultimate sacrifice that they gave in the line of duty for your safety and mine. Thank you.
And representing the Quinones family, Ozzie Quinones.
Good morning. Once again, I want to thank Michael Antonovich, the LA County Fire Department, from the behalf from everybody in my family and in the Hall family. We thank everybody. But I also want to thank especially our community, our Antelope Valley, the support from the Highway Patrol, Sheriff Department, and especially the Fire Department, what they've shown our family. The honor, the respect, the integrity that they've shown our family throughout this hard time in our life, one of the hardest things we could ever prepare for. But I surely want to make it, I'm so honored to live here, and I'm so honored that my brother and Captain Ted Hall protected us on that day, just to make sure that we have a beautiful day like today to live and to keep going. And for my niece, she lost her dad that day. But the one thing I could always remember is that he was the greatest hero, the greatest man that I ever knew. And I feel sorry for people that didn't get to know him. But I want to thank you all. And I want to also thank God. Without God, we wouldn't be here today. And I wouldn't have had the chance to have the greatest brother that anyone could ever ask for. We weren't born in LA County, but LA County was born in us. And that will never be forgotten. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. I'd like to present the Fire Chief of Los Angeles County Fire Department, Fire Chief P. Michael Freeman.
Thank you, Chief Cross. Thanks to everyone for joining with us this morning. Again, it is a hard fact, and yet it's a fact of love and affection that those of us in the fire service across this entire nation, and certainly here locally, we shall never, ever forget Ted and Arnie. And because of their service, we shall not forget what they did, and we shall not forget you, the members of their immediate families. This sign, in fact, 2 signs, will also mark 2 special places along that Memorial Highway, which will have everyone else. And we believe this is the first time ever, and certainly in the history of the Los Angeles County Fire Department, that county firefighters have had a memorial highway in honor of their service and their sacrifice, and in honor of their memory, which we all share. We thank those that are here with us. We want to certainly thank Supervisor Michael Antonovich, who almost quicker than lightning made arrangements for this highway to be named in Ted and Arnie's honor. And I think we all owe him another round of applause. Supervisor Antonovich, thank you. We also are deeply indebted to Los Angeles County Department of Public Works Director Gail Farber, who was on another assignment this morning, but also Bob Spencer of her staff, and District Director Mark Caddick for being here with us. And Kathy and Lori, it was our thought that while a sign like this is certainly a very an appropriate size and color for a highway, we thought it might be a little difficult in your living room or your backyard. So on behalf of the Department of Public Works and the County of Los Angeles Fire Department, if you 2 wonderful ladies would please come forward, we'd like to present a memento to each of you in memory of this very special day.
As we bring the ceremony to a close, we want to again make sure we thank the LA County Board of Supervisors for their support for us in naming the highway again. And again, to make sure you pass that on to Ms. Farber. We appreciate her support and your presence here today as well. And of course, thank you to all the families on both sides for being here. We know this is tough and a challenge, but in a sense, what a great day. I've never seen this happen before, and it'll be a reminder to me every time I drive the highway as well. With that, as we close up, family and guests are welcome to come up for photos next to the sign. There is a sign already placed on Angeles Forest. Engine 80 and Patrol 80 will be up there guarding that for you. And the Antelope Valley Transit Authority has been so kind as to provide transportation for us if we'd like to drive up there. Their buses are around to the side, and they'll be available to take family members and guests up to the sign location. For those of you that also are going to hang around, we've got some refreshments behind me here. Feel free to come up and partake in that as well. So again, thank you very much. It's a beautiful day and a great ceremony. With that, the ceremony is concluded. Feel free to exit. Thank you.